So this week I wanted to make a video about what everybody seems to be asking me about lately, which is about communicating with your narcissist ex after the divorce is final and you're trying to co-parent and you feel like you're being abused all over again via text or email or phone calling or harassing and all that. So first, do me a favor. It's Victoria McCooey. Hi, narcissist divorce coach. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, will you please do that? And that's how these videos are going to get in front of more of the people who are really in need of this information. All right, so I've identified, we're walking the dog, by the way. Sally, say hi. Sally, say hi. Hi. Anyway, I've identified that there are three very distinct phases of divorce from a narcissist. And just briefly, here they are. The first stage is where you're just trying to get your ducks in a row. You haven't left yet. You're not even sure how that's possible. You're getting some support. You're getting some information. You're trying to figure out what you need to do. And you don't want the narcissist to know because you need a sneak attack. You need to get all your paperwork and documents before the narcissist can make them go missing or try to sabotage you in some way. So that's the first stage where you're undercover. The second stage is when you're actually in the divorce process. The papers have been filed and you're in court or in mediation or whatever, but usually you're under scrutiny. You've got lawyers, you might have a law guardian, you might have a judge, you might have a parenting coordinator, whatever's assigned to you. So you are under a microscope. So you have to behave a little bit differently than you would after the divorce because you're being watched so closely and they don't understand. They don't understand what this abuse is like and how you have to behave in order to disengage. So that's not gonna change overnight. So you just have to play by a different set of rules during that period. But today we're talking about the third phase, which is after the ink is dry, the divorce is final, you're trying to move on with your life, you're trying to parent, and they're still trying to sabotage you, trying to be abusive, trying to harass and intimidate and threaten and all these things, right? So how do you move on from that in your communication? Yeah, the best thing would be to go no contact, but if you have kids, that's impossible. So this is what it looks like. The first thing is to get off of texts. No texting, no voice calls, nothing one-on-one like that. It has to be email only. They're not gonna like that and they're gonna push back, but you have the power. You can not answer, block them, whatever it takes. And yeah, I know everybody's like, oh my God, but what about the kids? What about the kids? Listen, if there's an emergency, you're going to find out about it. They're going to get through to you. But if no one's dead or dying, no one should be texting. All right, so you're emailing. Now, you know what those emails look like? I remember what they look like. They're pages long. They're in all caps. It's like screaming in writing, right? They go on, all the accusations, all the projection, all the intimidation, all the threats. It doesn't stop. It goes on in email. So what do? Well, first of all, you don't answer the email the second it falls into your inbox. That's being reactive. You have to be proactive. You have to get the power back. So you decide when you're reading and responding to those emails from your narcissist ex. You plan it in your day. You decide when that's going to be and you prepare for it. You meditate beforehand or listen to something uplifting or inspiring or motivational, or you take a bath or you take a walk or you go to the gym or whatever it is to get you in the right mindset. And then you read it from that place of calmness. Come on, you. Come on. And you are in a better position to handle it in a more reasonable, rational way. You don't take it as seriously. You don't react. You don't do some knee-jerk reaction. And then what you do is, if it's one of those crazy long-winded emails that have nothing to do with anything, and there's maybe one small item that is worthy of being addressed, then you copy the entire thing, hit reply, paste the entire tirade back into the reply, and then you go through it and you add whatever reply is necessary, and only what's absolutely necessary, inside the email, wherever the question is that warrants a response. Do you know what I mean? So it might go on and on and on and on and on about all this crazy stuff, but then there's like, and I don't even know what time I'm supposed to pick up Johnny. You're like, okay, so there's something that maybe requires a response. So you just insert right there in red or bold or caps or whatever makes it stand out, your reply. Just 7 p.m., right? No more, no less, just information. And you go through the whole thing, and if there's any other question that needs to be answered, you answer it inside. If not, you just hit send. That's it. They're not gonna like this. They are not gonna like this one bit, because they didn't get your goat. They didn't get a pissing war out of you. They didn't get a reaction. They didn't get you angry. And that was the whole point of the tirade, right? To get you angry. Anyway, so that is how it's the best way to respond. I get it. You can't always do that. You can't just flip a switch and be able to do that. It takes practice. It takes time. And that's where coaching comes in. So, oh my gosh, what a day. It's going to be 90 degrees here, and it's only June 1st. All right, so I hope that helps. If you want more help, advice, guidance, coaching, you can book a strategy session with me. There will be a link in the description below. And that is the first step in working with me as your coach. First, we have a strategy session, and then if we're a good fit and you would like to find out more about getting more help from me, then we can talk about what programs I have that might work for you. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video.